Well, hello everybody and welcome in to my channel. I have not been on here for quite a long time because I've been very, very ill. Still very ill. Just wanted to give an update of me really. Not that anyone gives a crap on YouTube streets. There's a lot going on with me right now. And how to say it? I'm gonna try and say it with love. Hey Kimmy, how you doing, love? Um, everyone's welcome into my chat, you know. I am pretty ill right now. I went through um antibiotics, steroids, and that failed, and then I went for obviously a chest X-ray, and it's not showing up very favorably for me at all. So the doctor decided to put me on instead of 6 steroids per day after me finishing that course. They put me on 8 steroids per day. And stronger antibiotics once again, you know. Yes, I had the option of going into hospital, but I'd rather stay at home. You know, I don't feel. No, I'm not in the hospital. I didn't go in there. Yeah, I could have went in there, but I didn't go in. I still won't go in. Actually, we had in. I went to my. I look. I never go to my GP because all my medication is on repeat. So all I have to do is go down and collect my medication whenever I have to collect it. It's never a problem like that. But I've been sick for at least 2 weeks, I would say, or even more than that. Yeah, B, you're right in that one. Because smoking is catching me big time. um, and even now I feel so weak coming on here. I really do. I mean, oh look, the Netflix thing, well, that was any bullshit. That was just a joke. I mean, if people can't take a joke in America, I mean, come on. Um, but me being off here for a while, it's been really okay. I guess you can all hear my voice that I'm still not well, which I'm not. you know. Um, I got an X-ray done, and of course, this down the lungs, into the lobar, I guess, in the right is pleural pneumonia. Like I have double pneumonia, and I found out something else about that too, which is not really good. Yeah, look, this is going on for like I have been off YouTube for a bit, right? I've been off YouTube for a few reasons. The fact that I'm so bloody ill isn't one thing. I'm not a hospital person. Everyone who possibly really knows me in my orbit would know I don't like hospital unless I was bloody almost dropping dead. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make a joke of that because maybe I am. Why is your dad yelling at you? There's a lot going on there, and I prefer not to speak about it, to be honest, if that's okay. Me feeling how ill I am right now, I guess, I don't really want to speak about, I don't, I didn't come on here, to talk about my dad calling me out when I would say one thing, I'm completely sober right now. And when I said wrong things, I hadn't been sober. Something was brought into my life very dearly, which I will call her my daughter. She calls me every day now. without fail. I know what she's doing. I know where she is. I know that she's where she is now. She's not going to plan on staying there. I know she's going to come to visit. It gives a person like me hope. I know I have my son too. Please don't get me wrong in that. And of course, and I know her auntie's expecting a new baby too. And I even know the sex of that baby, but I won't be saying it on YouTube. But it's not about any of that. Family, we can get into a little bit, and I guess, like, one way you want to look at things, family can your worst enemy or your best friend, and sometimes when they call me out, they call me out, right? And I'm going to accept that. But what I've learned from being with the doctors and stuff like that, I've learned that I am a little bit more sicker than I actually thought I was. Um, People are like me, where have you been? Why you're not on YouTube? Because it's not always about YouTube all the time. It's about connecting with your daughter. It's being with your daughter. I take phone calls from her every single day, and she's like, my God, I mean, when I look at her pictures now, she's like almost a spitting image of me, but you can see a little bit difference. Now, learning from what I've learned about my health is not well. My health is not good. And I wish I could say better, but I can't really, because it is what it is, right? And I guess I got to deal with that. Hey, lovely Jubbly, how you doing, lovely? I guess, look, I'm going to cough every now and again. I apologize for that because I can't help it. I'm not well. And yes, I should be in hospital, but I just don't want to go in there. I do not like hospitals at all. A lot of people, they may love them, but I don't, because, it's just, yeah, they're drugging you up and putting you in a bed and you're there, and I just, I don't know, I don't like it. Can you not hear by my voice what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to come in here and just talk shit, I mean, go ahead. I mean, I kind of expected people would do that. Don't mind the fact that I'm really ill right now, but yeah, okay. I didn't even need to press the like button and come on here at all. I I don't. I've even gone to the point. I've gone so far as putting two people down. In the case that I'm not saying anything's going to happen to me. I'm not saying that at all. But I had to make a plan, and I put two people in that plan. And I had to ask permission of my daughter to put her in that plan. Yeah, new hobby, I probably do. I do run myself down, thinking, because strangely enough, it's a strange thing. I mean, when I know I'm sick, I will cling on to my children more than anything else. I cling on to them too. And then I start listening to, believe it or not, religious songs. You always lie, and you are what? You're telling the truth this time. Why should anyone believe? Well, look, purple, it's up to you to believe me or not, because I'm not going to be on here every day or every week even. I I think if I got my daughter up here, she would tell you how sick I am. But she's working. She does have a job. Um, can you not hear by my voice, Purple, that I'm not well? Just a weird question, right? I should be laying out in the hospital right now, and I refuse to go there. I should be in the hospital, and I don't want to go. Because what I've experienced from hospitals is not a good experience. I'm just saying that one right now. But I did actually go to my GP, right? I never go to my GP. Never. Not in a million years. And we got some x-rays taken from Hollington, the small little hospital up there in Hollington. And what we discovered is not really good at all. So tomorrow I have a person coming out here, and I put 2 people down on them forms, and this is God's honest truth. And I've asked my daughter permission before I did that. I'm putting 2 people down. And they're going to be the people who are going to be down. What is happening to the UK lately with all those? I know, right? I know, I've seen that on the trains. I've seen that. Purple, I've been diagnosed with COP since last. I do believe I got diagnosed with that from last year. Um, now I've double pneumonia, and I'm staying at home, staying in the warm. I don't want to go. Look, the hospital. My doctor said go in the hospital, and I'm like, no, I'm not going. So I take calls from my daughter every day. And I've asked her permission for a few things, and she is good with that, you know. And I'm keeping 2 people down for that situation. I'm on my second row of antibiotics. I have been on amoxicillin, and I have been on 6 steroids per day, and I've been on the COPD inhaler and the blue inhaler as well. And the doctor stepped it up to 8 steroids per day and a stronger antibiotic right now, which I don't feel is working, to be honest. I don't think it's working. I don't feel any better or anything like that. But I keep saying to Melanie, I'm feeling okay because I don't want to worry her. Don't want to worry her at all. I'm also in contact with Ali's dad, so he knows quite a bit what's going on too. I like I said, I have a person coming out tomorrow. We just gotta. I've dropped. Well, basically, I got them to drop forms, and I'm gonna notarize them tomorrow. And it came to the point in life where I gotta say this, and I'm gonna this. You know, I probably won't be on for another couple of weeks after this because I need to get better because I am 100% not better right now. Um, it came to the point where I have even barred people away from me, literally. I'm done with the people causing me fucking hurt and pain, you know what I mean? Emotionally. And, I'm glad to say that, I've been sick for so long, I'm sober, which is a great thing, which is an absolutely fantastic thing. I don't have anything wrong with my kidneys or my liver or anything like that, which I'm very lucky to say that because I once there was a time where I drank a lot, and now I'm not drinking. I don't know if we can hear the difference in the voice from then and from now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure someone's going to say, well, yeah, she sounds drunk, but guess what? I'm not. My voice is just raw because I'm not well. But I haven't been drinking, and I have been doing a lot of A lot of self-reflection, a lot of thought, you know. And I feel the forms I am going to notarize tomorrow are the forms which will protect me if anything ever happens to me. And look, you're probably thinking, oh, well, she'll get over this. Maybe I will. But when I think back, when I was really, really ill, I had nothing set up. And now I've set stuff up. I'm just going to say that right now. Oh, my back. You should do some reading of the words of our Savior Jesus. Maybe I've been listening to a lot of religious singing with the Lord Jesus. I've been listening to a lot of religious singing because I love singing. Don't ask me to sing now because I'm not well, but I'm listening to a lot of religious singing, which inside that's a good thing. I've been doing that quite a bit. I've been talking to my daughter every day. My daughter knows how sick I am right now as well. At least Dad knows how sick I am and stuff like that because I've been speaking with him too. I always say this is I am 45 years of age and I feel like I'm in the body of 100 years of age, if that makes any sense to anybody. My voice isn't even like sounding right because I have been so bloody ill, man. I literally, I was like at one point praying, Lord Jesus, just take me, because this sickness is something else. And it's not COVID-19 or anything like that. It is like 110% double pneumonia. And it's in my, if you think it's my right bar, whatever they call that in medical terms. And that's the same. I remember them saying that to me back then. And they keep wanting me to put me in a hospital, but I don't want to go because my home is my home. I do have plans for Mel to come over here. She is coming. She knows I'm sick. We spoke in depth, in details, stories only I can tell her. I told her some horrendous stories what went on YouTube. Who's the instigators and stuff like that. I mean, that's like a plane just flying over me right now. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can. That's where there's not many planes will fly over Hollington. My ears are paining me, and I had a doctor to look at my ears, and they're saying to me my ears are fine. It's just that I'm so bloody ill, So I just didn't want to, I don't know. I know what's wrong with me, but I'm not going to say it. I know it's lung related. And there's only so much some people can do, I guess, at some point, and that's why I have someone coming out here, and I have drawn up papers, and that's being notarized tomorrow. And look, I could be well in 2 weeks' time. I could be fine again. No one's saying anything like that at all. But there's something I got to put in place just in case, and that's all. It's just a worst case scenario situation because I remember the last time I got ill, there was nothing brought up. There was nothing drawn up. There was nothing, anything at all. Now that Mel is back in my life and She calls me every single day right now, and she's checking up on me, and I know I sound like crap. It's what can I say? You know what I mean? And if someone says that, oh well, she's making it up, well, okay, go listen to my drunken lives and listen to me right now. I think there's a hell of a difference. You know, it's kind of, it leaves me lost for words, but I'm very happy that I know someone's having a beautiful baby. It's not my daughter, obviously. It's someone related to my daughter, and I wish her the best of everything. Purple, purple. I mean, please. I mean, now is probably not the time to go at me. I didn't come on here for you to come at me about stupid shit, if you know what I mean. I always believe there's a time and a place for everything. I mean, if you want to kick a person down when they're down, go ahead. Because I'm down right now. You can go ahead and do that. I'll take it. What do you want me to say? Have I made mistakes on YouTube and fucked up on YouTube? Yeah, I have. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not on here to talk about that. I'm on here to say, look, here I am. People are being asking, leaving me comments and asking where I have been. And look, I may not even probably well to be on here right now, even, but I decided to break in and just come on. Oh, God, Purple, look, I ain't got the energy to even fucking. You're saying I'm still alive now? Okay. Right. Maybe she's looking for content, and I'm asking her to leave me alone right now because I'm really fucking ill. I've been running fucking fevers nonstop, you know. Um, I'm asking her for once, just leave me alone. Just give me a bit of. If you want to come at me, Papa, come at me when I'm better. Yeah. Does that make any sense? Because when you're feeling poorly, I mean, for someone to come at you, can you just leave me alone for a little bit? Doctors, actually, X-ray. Yeah. It's not poor Susan. No, it's not. I'm just asking you, Purple, come at me. What doctors in Huntington? I'm just asking you, Purple, come back to me when I'm feeling a hell of a lot better. I, like Mrs. T asked Mrs. B, what doctors? I had x-rays done. What are you talking about? Do I have to turn on my camera and show you my medication? Do I have to show you that? I mean, really? Why didn't I stay in hospital? Because I don't like hospitals. It can be the most loneliest place you can be. Purple, no one's asking me for a free pass, in all fairness. Purple, no one's asking me for a free pass at all. Actually, Purple, I didn't even ask you to come in here today now, in all fairness, did I? You had IV antibiotics? Yeah, that's probably. I had that when I was in hospital. They're not going to give you IV antibiotics when you're at home. It's going to be tablet form. I don't live in an apartment. Yeah, I have steroids. I'm on 8 steroids per day. Steroids and antibiotics, mind you. And I'm on the second batch. And a lot of inhalers. Not to mention what we found in the and every now and again I'm fucking running fevers. I'm running fevers like crazy. It's crazy in my it looks like what did they do for you at the hospital? I didn't go to hospital. Shouldn't drop the link for purple. Maybe I think I probably I didn't see purple asking me to drop the link. So I don't think I should really drop the link for purple. I don't see the point in that. I'm not here to fight with anybody. Yes, I had x-rays in a hunting there's a small place up there. It's a hunting hospital beside my doctor's, beside my GP. I had x-rays there. Instead of going to Exeter, I had them here in Hollington. So yeah, I did. I had x-rays. No, I'm not up to it. I mean, literally, I mean, it's like running fevers, dropping fevers, going to bed, getting out of bed. It's just been absolutely fucking hell. And look, if I got to go to hospital at one point, maybe I will, maybe I won't. You've life for years, and now you want people to wait for you to feel better, to feel better, to call you what? Purple, I really don't know what you're talking about. I don't. No, hubby, don't worry about it. They're just bitching at me more or less. It's not you, lovely. It's me. I have been on here in I don't know how many weeks, or was it even weeks? I don't know. Purple thinks that I'm asking for. I haven't dropped my PayPal. I haven't dropped anything. I don't need anything from anybody. Not asking for anything. Yeah, I know. I know about that, Mrs. B. No, I'm taking I look. I'm here talking today. I like this is my second set of my antibiotics. This is my second set of like I said, they put me on 6 steroids per day. Now they put me on 8, and now they up the strength of the antibiotics. So I don't know where we go from there, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? I keep running fevers up and down. I'll break a fever and then I'll get another fever, kind of a thing. Kind of like I'm getting a little bit of a fever now, but I don't think there's anything to be alarmed by. The last thing I want to do is start turning on my camera and showing medications, because I think that's not really good to do that. I'm not asking anyone for anything. I'm not dropping my PayPal link in the chat oh, please help me. No, not doing that. I just decided to break my silence and come on and say, hey guys, look, I'm sick. That's it. Nothing else. Don't want anything from anybody. That's all. People have been asking where I've been, and because I've been off of YouTube for quite a bit, and I'm telling you, I'm not giving out any more recordings, Linda Marie. I'm done with that. Purple, fuck off. Can someone please block her, because I'm not in the mood for her right now. New hobby, you got a wrench there, Black Purple. Why are you even coming in here? If you don't want to be here, don't be here. No one's asking you for anything. You've even had me blocked on Discord. I've turned everyone out of Discord, and I've blocked everything on Discord. I don't even go in there myself, Linda Marie. I don't go in there. There is a structure of a Discord, but there's no one in there. So yeah, I blocked everybody from Discord. 110%. I've blocked everybody. I can't handle the truth. Oh my God. God. Girl, I mean, if you're sick and, you're feeling down and out, I mean, oh my Lord, I mean, you expect people to have patience on you, even conduct trying to find you. There's no one going to find me on Discord, because I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not on Discord. Yes, I do have it there, but it's all blocked off. It's blocked. There's no one in there. He's not taking me on any date. I don't even live in the same country as him. What are you talking about? I don't even live in the same country. I live in the UK. What are you talking about? Linda Marie, I mean, you are really going, come on. It's not Susan's pity party. Well, Purple, you're one, Wow, you've something to say about pity parties when you fall asleep in your lives in the daytime. I don't do that. Hell, if I'm not up to it, I ain't gonna come on. I'm not even really up to it now, only because a lot of people were requesting for me to come on. Other than that, I wouldn't have come on. Believe me, I would not have come on. I don't know if you can hear the difference from a sober person to a fucking drunk person, or you can hear a sick. I don't know what you expect. You know what I mean? I don't know what you fucking want from me, blood. Why? Because I don't want to go in the fucking hospital? Because I'd rather stay at home? You don't fall asleep. Okay. Did she not fall asleep today? Then did she not? Okay. You're awake. Nice for you. But I just find it fucking. I find it funny that Purple comes in here and she shoots her mouth off, but yet again she falls asleep in her live, where she has to get her moderators to shut her live down. Yeah, make that make sense. I don't know what to think about that. She falls asleep all the time. I don't even know why she would even bother doing morning lives, to be quite honest. If she's that fucking tired, don't go live. Don't hit the live button. Well, hold on, we gotta feel sorry because she's diabetes. She suffers with diabetes, right? But when someone comes on here and they're sick and they have been on in weeks, hey, cool gamer, how you doing? Make that make sense, you know? I don't know, Purple, make that make sense. I mean, are you coming in here for content? Because there's not much content here. And that's Joe. Joe, get the fuck out of my chat. Yeah, that Irish name. We know who you are. Congratulations on the new baby coming, by the way. Hmm. You don't know what it is, do you? You're not going to either. Because I'm not going to say it. Or you're not even going to see that baby, neither are you. Because you're a piece of shit. You can't even tell me real from fake. Wow. Oh, really? Okay. If someone's coming in attacking me, I am going to say what I see. I am going to say what I see, right? And for that loser in my chat, get the fuck out. You're not wanted here at all. You're not anything got to do with me, to be quite honest, biologically or any otherwise. So, yeah, good luck on that one. But this person likes to go around to people's Facebooks and torment people, so to speak. You know, how would I know that now? So I come on here in peace and just trying to keep everything nice and relaxed because I know I'm not very well. And shit, you know, Susan, if you have bacterial pneumonia, I really hope they do for because it is very dangerous and the fluids can rush to your heart. Brandy, thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate that. I'm Brandy, I'm sober right now as well. Just so you know. But people like to think because it's me, they treat me a different way, you know. Um just had to give my medical advice experience. Brandy, I appreciate that, lovely. And you stay well, hon. I heard you're doing really good, sweetheart. And keep strong, Brandy. Keep strong, hon. I'm trying to do the good thing now as well. You know, man, I guess if you can beat a person down mentally, it would be their physical health. And not only that, then I have my daughter with me all the way, and she's the one keeping me strong right now. And I know if I don't get better after the second antibiotics, I know they're going to put me in the hospital. So, and I genuinely don't like the hospitals. I never have been a hospital fan. I have just don't like it. because every time I went in there, they've kept me, they say 3 days and it would turn into 3 weeks. And, you know, God, look, I have someone coming out here tomorrow and I'm finalizing some paperwork. I had some x-rays done and yeah, not going to say too much on that. Yeah, Kimmy, I'm doing everything to keep myself out of hospital right now because they say when you go in there, you can get sicker, you know. There's a saying, if you go in there, you go in there with one thing and you might come out, you might end up getting 2 or 3 different other things. And of course, my last experience of being in there for a long term, it wasn't a good one. So if people are wondering why am I trying to stay myself out of hospital, is because I'm in my own environment, you know. Yeah, it's crazy why people think, oh, you should just go straight in, because it's not always the case. It's not always the case at all. Yes, I've been offered to go into hospital 110%. So that's why I decided, the doctor gave me two choices. He said take the second stronger antibiotics and the 8 steroids per day instead of the 6. And if that doesn't work, well, we're going to go from there. And I'm in between that combination right now. I don't really fancy going into hospital because you might go in there with pneumonia and you might end up getting other things. And I've I had bad experiences in hospital, so, and I feel comfortable. Strangely enough, even though I'm alone, I don't ever feel alone. Now that I have Melanie talking to me every day, I don't feel alone. I don't. Um, and she's an amazing young lady, and she's my firstborn daughter and my only born daughter, and I don't feel alone. She's there with me, you know. Uh, and she's gonna come eventually when the time is right. You know. Whew, my voice is giving out already. I don't think I can stay on her too much longer, guys, because I feel that I'm like kind of burning up a little bit, and my voice is giving out. And for Joe Maher with his Irish name, which is kind of a bit ironic coming in here. Um, I don't even understand why he would even bother coming in here, to be honest. You know, I don't have anything to say about your family, but I can say a little bit about my children. Well, when we speak of children, one is 25. Um, and congratulations once again to the beautiful girl I knew from a young age is going to be giving birth pretty soon, you know, on Melanie's side. Um, Congratulations, and I wish everything well. I know what she's having, and I'm not going to say anything because it's not for YouTube, but you know, it is what it is, right? You know, didn't think she'd ever have a child, but there you go. And Nikki, as long as I keep my mouth shut and not speak about family and speak about my own family, I'm pretty sure I'm okay there. I'm not gonna speak about other situations going on, so to speak. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I sound good. Do you think? Yeah. Okay. you know, I don't think I sound good. My voice is hoarse as fuck. But if you think I sound good, okay. Thank you for your compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. Um, I will take that as a compliment, even though you think I sound good. But at least I'm sober now, is the main thing. So no one can come on here and call me the drunk or this or that or whatever, you know. No one's trying to fake it. It's the way my voice is. My voice is hurting me. So no, I'm not gonna crack open the bud. I don't have bud here. So yeah. I can't do that. Sorry about that. I'm sorry to let you down there, Nikki, you know. Yeah. Bit of a shock in that to come on here and to listen to me sober, even though I'm not well. It's kind of like people want you to fail, but I've been shown other things, and it's not going to happen. You know. And for those who say I'm not unwell, look, I can turn on the camera and show you my medications, but I just feel that would be just stupid for me to do that. I can tell you exactly what I'm even taking. And I've been sick for quite a couple of weeks now, actually. It's been, how long I've been sober? I would say from the last live, I have not touched a drink. I have not touched a drink since the last live. And that's been very honest. And that's how I plan on to go forward. Doesn't matter to me anymore. Yes, oh God, I mean, I guess, you know, look, I'm going to speak from my heart, and I probably won't come on there for another couple of weeks until I'm completely better. But if and when I get completely better, I just don't want to be that person anymore, and I have good reason to stay strong now. I get to talk to my daughter every single day, and the minute I got to speaking with her, and she's calling me the way she's calling me, you know, I'd want to be a piece of a crap not to even listen to what Melanie's saying to me. I said purpose since the last live, to be quite honest. I'm being very honest. I mean, just go back and listen to what I said the first time. I said from the last live. And it's a good place to start. It is a good place to start, because when I first got the call from my daughter, you know, I said, no, this is not good, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, I got ill between us, so it's time to start standing up for myself and stop believing people make shit of me, because I'm tired of making people I'm tired of people making a front door mad out of me. I'm tired of it. It's gone on for so long that I just felt like a front door mat, and I refuse to be one right now. I know God put me on this earth for better purposes than that, not to be made a front door mat out of, and not to be a fool to sit there and drink to wish this, that, and everything else. When in all honesty, you can't change the past. You can only embrace the future. So If you want to shoot me down and persecute me for my wrongings, go ahead and do so. But everyone deserves a second chance in life, and I'm going to take it. Now that I have my daughter in with me, I have her and I have my son. Talking to him every now and again. I mean, he's going to come down, you know. My biggest dream of all, and I've always said this to Melanie, is my 2 kids in the same room as me would be amazing. That's my ultimate dream, to have my boy and Melanie together. They're my children. And if I continue on doing what I'm doing, I don't think I would last very much longer, to be quite honest. Not by the way my health is going. It's kind of going against me, but I'm drinking on top of that. No. Pens on my channel? I don't do pens. You know. I don't do pens. They have been together, Purple, but Ali was only, I would say, 2-3 months old. With that, there's a lot of years between Ali and Mel. So my dream is for them to be in the same room with me together. That's my ultimate dream. And I got to hold on to that. There's a big, massive age difference, a massive age difference. Exactly, Nikki. I can't give up now, you know. And my daughter's been, even as long as I've been sick, my daughter's been with me every single day on the phone. You know, that makes a hell of a difference to my day, speaking with her. We have conversations where she's only learning certain things. I'm not really gonna say what it is, but there's so much things. There's so much, you know. But when Mel and Ellie were together last, I think Ellie would have been about 3 months old. You know, and there's a massive age difference between my daughter and my son. So I'm getting a fever again. God, I broke so many fevers. My dream is for them two to be in the same room as me. I just want them in. I want them to be here with me, just even if it's only for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours. I just want Mel and Ellie to be in the same room as both of us. You said just before her back, so she was that girl you said was Mel on your channel. No, that was Mel. That's, I think, when I came out of C19. That was Melanie on my channel. That was really her. Yeah, that was really Mel. If you want to go back and listen to it, that is really Melanie. She has a very broad Irish accent. Yeah. But no, I really want them to be. I just want them to be in the same room as me. I just want my 2 kids together. And it's not like Ali hasn't seen Melanie in separate times and this and that, but I want the 2 of them in front of me, so to speak. You have a huge imagination. Why not go to the hospital if you're sick? I don't want to go to the hospital because I go in there and I probably will get diagnosed with a couple of things. it can be achieved, and we're working on it. We are working on it. I can tell you me, Mel, and Ali's dad, we are working on that right now. We're all on the same team, and it's the first time in a long time. There's only so much you can punish yourself and make bad decisions, and I don't know how to explain it sometimes. I'm not the best person to explain things. My throat is killing me now. 1 second. I am running a fever again. Kimmy, that's why I'm saying it's not going to happen right now. Melanie's going to wait till I get better. And it's going to be in the next 3 months, hopefully. I have an idea when it's going to happen. There is real shortage of hospital beds in the UK. People worse off than Susan need beds. They can I have my own hospital bed at home. So Mel said that to me. She said, Mom, you have your own hospital bed at home. I was like, yeah, I know. So let's get better there, right? But the truth of the matter is, I've been going through the sickness for the last couple of weeks now, and I don't really feel I'm getting any better. And I'm normally good at judging my own body. So yeah. A broken fever. I broke about 2 or 3 fevers already. And now I'm running another fever, and I'm thinking, oh God, here we go again. But if I have to go in there at the end of the day, I don't want to. I have bad experience with hospitals and stuff like that. I don't want to go in there. I prefer to stay at home. Quitting smoking, I have no choice but to quit. I have cigarettes. Am I able to smoke them? No. Not able to smoke them. I think it's lasting on my mind right now. Have I got cigarettes? 110% I have. Am I smoking them? No. That's how you know when a smoker stops smoking, you know they're sick. That's what they used to say in Ireland, anyways. I think it's kind of true in a weird way. They used to say that back in the day when I was living in Ireland. If a smoker stops smoking and they're sick, that means, yeah, there's something going on. Like I said, I did have X-rays taken, and it's lobar pneumonia in my right side, I do believe. So it's kind of up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I have my bedroom window opened, so I can take air that way. My oxygen levels dropped down to, in the doctor's office, I think they were like, I don't know, 90 or something like that, which should be 90/7. Doctor said they were low. I said, yeah, okay. So they didn't hospitalize you. No, it's not that they didn't want to hospitalize me. It's because I didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go. not a case that they didn't want to hospitalize me. That would be stupid to say that. Because the NHS have a duty of care. It's just that I told my doctor I did not want to go. And that's why we're trying the second set of antibiotics and the second set of steroid medications and the inhalers and the CPA. I got a new CPD inhaler. Am I saying that right? CPO, whatever the fuck it's called. Well, it's a purple one, anyways, and it's a tablet form, and you just press it, and it crushes the tablet, and it's just gone into your lungs, more or less. I got a new one of them, and I got some new blue inhalers. They're Ventolin, to help you breathe a little bit better. And then I have my own hospital bed here at home, anyways, so I'm not lying flat, so that helps as well. And I'm keeping the bedroom window, top window, the very, very top window opened to keep cool air going in that room, even though it's really pretty cold in the UK. But I think keeping that window open is probably the best thing I'm doing. How is the move going to London? Once again, that's not something I'm really looking at right now because I'm too sick to even think about that. There has been an offer made, but at the moment I'm not ready to jump to anything. I don't have any keys in my hand to go to London. There has been talk of that, but I haven't been given any keys. And when I don't have keys in my hand, I just believe that anything, I don't believe it. That's just my way of thinking. I guess it's because when they say you get a move from Ireland, they give you the keys and then you know you're going. So that may come down in the pipeline. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, Italy, yeah, UK, you're right. And I do have very high fevers and stuff like that going on, and the doctor knows it too. And it's kind of you can go in there with double pneumonia, you might end up catching something else, and just the way it is, isn't it? If you don't see me on YouTube for a while, don't worry about it. I'm just taking a break. It's not a break, as in like, oh, I need a break, oh, because of mental health. No, it's not like that. I just need to get better first. I would say I just need to get better. I wasn't even going to come on today, even, but so many people have been asking me where I've been and stuff like that, and they were worried, and I just thought I'd come on for a little bit, and you know, um, I didn't even want to even come on right now, to be quite honest, but I just said, look, I'll just break in and come on here and just go missing for another while, and another thing, I was over listening to Six Up's channel, right? And my throat is killing me. Oh my god. And she said something, and it was like everyone put one in the chat, and I put one in the chat, and I don't know what happened after that because the minute my daughter rang me, I just turned off YouTube. I did. The minute my daughter rings me, I just turn it off. Even if I'm only listening to music or religious hymns, I would mute it or turn it off. And when my daughter calls me, I don't even know what she said to me. I don't I don't know. I didn't look back at it. I heard she said she kicked me out. That's okay. Guys, there's no hobby in the channel there. She does her own little videos and stuff like that, and she's only a new creator. Please sub up to her if you can. Even if you don't like me, that's fine. Please sub up to her. She's a good person. She doesn't always agree with what I say or what I do, especially in my past. And that's another thing I want to mention about past. People say and do things when they're intoxicated, which they wish they never did. And now that I look back, I think, fuck, I fucked up quite a bit. Yeah, I did. And I think owning ownership of your fuck ups is something I got to take on, and it's my thing to take on. I don't care who does a live on me. It doesn't matter to me. You know, we all grow as we go along. Some get it quicker, some get it later. You know, when you have an addiction, and suddenly you get rid of that addiction, well, it's time to take ownership, and I'm going to take ownership for all my shit. You know, I really am. Whether you accept it or not, that is up to you, but that's what I know. Ownership is the number one thing I got to do. And I am happy to be sober free, and I'm just, even though I'm not happy because I am really sick, but everything happens for a reason. I believe it does. I believe I was supposed to get sick. I believe many was meant to come in my life. You know, when I was at my lowest point, my daughter came in my life, and it turned me around. I can't tell you. And I even said to Mel, I don't, you know, I told Melanie about the drinking. I told her, I said I had been drinking over depression and anxiety and, you know, loneliness and all that, you know, not understanding where I was going next before I even got sick. You know, and I spoke to my daughter about all of these things. When you're intoxicated, you'll just say about anything, Linda Marie, and I don't know if you'll, I know you, I'm not expecting you to understand, but I understand it. And I'm not intoxicated speaking to you, and it took me a lot to even come on here, being sick as I am. uh, no one's asking me not, and I just take ownership to my own bullshit. There's no one asking me a damn thing. I wasn't even going to come on today, to be very honest. I had no plans of coming on today. This has not been a scheduled live. I just want the guy to come out tomorrow and then finish off my signatures and my stuff, what I want done, and what happens if anything, God forbid, you know, ever sickness gets a hold of me in the future, worse than I am now. I'm getting all that paperwork sorted out tomorrow at 10 o'clock UK time. Yeah, just get it done. There's only two people I have named. Two people. One a very grown adult and one a 25-year-old. And that's it. That's it. So I need to get off it because I'm not, yeah, I'm feeling really rubbish right now. And I have to drying out my mouth from speaking for the hour and whatever, 13, whatever minutes. And look, I will come back when I'm better. Might be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. I don't see this clearing up very easily. I don't know if I'm going to end up in the good old hospital of Exeter. I don't plan. I'm doing everything to stay out of there. I am doing everything to stay out of there. Of course, if I go there, that means I lose internet, and that means I won't be able to get to talk to my daughter. So I'm doing everything to stay at home right now. Now, you might understand why I want to stay at home, because I have my own internet, and I know the hospital has internet, but you cannot pick up a WhatsApp call and it's not going to connect. You can do a message maybe, and it will allow that, but it's not going to connect even to WhatsApp. I mean, the last time I was in there, I couldn't even hear my own panel when I had everyone on panel, So yeah, that's why I'm trying to stay at home. So I'm here to take the calls whenever I have to take my calls from my daughter. Yeah, that's very true. I do live with chronic lung disease. No, internet is not banned from the hospital, but it's not very strong. You can't take a WhatsApp call in there. I tried it before. There is internet in the hospitals, don't get me wrong in saying that, but it's not very strong. It's not good. Yeah, you can type a message, but that's about it. But I guess that's better than nothing, right? If you had to. So what I'm doing right now is staying at home as long as I can. Need to get sweet. I need to get a sweet. My throat is killing me. No, I didn't speak to MC when I was in hospital on WhatsApp. She phoned me on my mobile phone. That was on a mobile call. That was not WhatsApp. You can ask her. She'll tell you that herself. When MC called me, she called me from America to my mobile phone. I'm not saying it's banned, Linda Marie. I'm telling you, it's not good. You cannot pick up a call in there. It won't allow you. It's free Wi-Fi, but it's not good Wi-Fi. It was the doctors or the hospital who put me onto their Wi-Fi. And there is Wi-Fi, but it's not good Wi-Fi. But there is free Wi-Fi in the hospital. Of course there is. But it's not going to be good Wi-Fi. Don't think for 1 minute it's going to be it's good Wi-Fi, because it ain't. And MC, when she called me to my mobile phone. Ask her. Right, guys. I'm gonna get off only because my throat is hurting me. And I just put a sweet in my mouth. Thank you, True Smiles. There's no one saying there's no free Wi-Fi in the UK hospitals. There is, but I'm telling you, it's not good Wi-Fi. Okay. So I'm gonna get off. And if I go missing for a couple of weeks or so, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'm in contact with my daughter. I have my son. You know, I just want you to know that. And I'm not here looking for sympathy. I'm not throwing out a PayPal. I don't want anything from anybody. But I've been asked so many times, where have I been? Why have you not been on? And all this kind of stuff. Right, I'm getting off. I'm sick, and I just I can't. My throat is hurting me too much. I've been like this for weeks now, and it's kind of getting to the point where maybe I might fucking say, yeah, put me in there, you know. But I'm trying to stay at home as much as I can. Yeah, I'm always sick. I am always sick. And pneumonia can become a very serious thing as well. But look, I'm getting off, guys. I had enough. I'm tired. This started tiring me out. Like I said, only good things can come out of bad things, and I believe that. I believe the power of God, and I believe that things happen for a reason. Yeah, I gotta go around and literally like lie down and stop talking because my voice is. I do have some mentor sweets here, um, but they only do so much. The doctor said to me, "Well, you know they don't really work, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but they help a little bit." But I don't know. I want to say good night to everyone. God bless. Take care and look after your health. The weathers are changing, and I just think it's the crazy weathers. We get sick, right? And the people with weak immune systems, it's fair to say, yeah. Okay. All right. Right. I'm getting out of here, guys. I gotta say good night. I'm not even gonna do it going out intro. I'm just gonna go straight out because yeah, I need to get off right now. Good night and God bless and take care everybody and look after each other and be nice to each other and be kind. Believe me, when you're sick, you understand what the kind word means. No one No one's telling me to get up. I need to get up because I'm not feeling well. That's all. My throat is killing me. Yeah, I'm totally drying out my throat. All right, I'm getting off, guys. Good night.